Hello guys, welcome back to my another video. In this video, we are going to discuss about AWS security and identity services, why these services are important. AWS follows shared responsibility model. Actually, the security of the cloud infrastructure and hardware, etc. If at all we are a customer, security in the cloud, how the security in the cloud of our data or application, whatever it may be. These services help you to secure your resources inside AWS. Core security and identity services we'll discuss in upcoming slides. What is AWS security and identity services? It, it provides tools to secure applications, data, and infrastructure in the AWS cloud, ensuring compliance, access control, and ensuring compliance through services like IAM, Cognito, KMS, Shield, WAF, Guard Duty, and Cloud Trial. The main key features we are going to discuss in upcoming slides: identity and access management, IAM authentication and authorization, data protection, network and application security, threat detection and monitoring, compliance and governance, incident response and recovery. Next, we are going to discuss about the data flow diagram of AWS security and identity services. If if you are logging into AWS console, like AWS management console, as a user, it create an assessment target and select EC2 instance, which goes to Amazon Inspector. If we launch an EC2 instance, it goes to Amazon EC2. If we run commands to install AWS agent, it installs and go to Amazon EC2. If we inspect anything as an inspector agent, it goes to Amazon EC2. After these all, we can download the assessment report. What is identity and access management? Manages user and resource access to AWS with fine-grained permissions. It supports roles, policies, and groups for secure access control, temporary credentials via AWS HTS. IAM uses least privilege principle, only grant permissions needed. The IAM are heavily used for cross account access and service to service access EC2 Lambda. What is authentication authorization in AWS organization? It manages multiple AWS accounts centrally. It uses service control policies, SCPs, SSOs to enforce governance across accounts. It supports authentication 2.0, OpenID Connect, and social logins, example for Google or Facebook. Next, how we can protect our data protection. AWS Key Management Services. AWS Key Management Services, KMS, creates and manages cryptographic keys for encrypting data across AWS services. AWS Secrets Manager securely stores and rotates sensitive data like API keys and database credentials. AWS Cloud HSM provides hardware based storage for compliance with strict regulatory requirements, supports encryption for data at reset S3, EBS, and in transit. As what is KMS? We may know. It is fully managed service for creating and managing cryptographic keys. What is Secrets Manager? It secures storage for API keys, in short term, passwords, etc. Network and application security. AWS Shield, it protects against DDoS attacks. There are two types in AWS Shield: Shield Standard, Steel Advanced. What is Steel Standard? It is free for all AWS customer. Shield Advanced, it is paid additional protection which we may get 24 into 7 support. AWS WAF mean web application firewall. It protects web application from SQL injection, cross-site scripting, XSS, bad dots. It worked with CloudFront, ALB, and API Gateway. There's another thing like AWS Guard Duty. It is threat detection service that continuously monitors for unusual behavior, if at all machine learning, threat intelligence feeds. It integrates with CloudTrail, VPC flow logs, and DNS logs. Yeah. Amazon Inspector, we have already covered about Guard Duty. Now we'll go with Amazon Inspector. In short terms, it is automated vulnerability scanning services, scans EC2 instances, Lambda container workloads, identifies security vulnerabilities and compliance risk, compliance and governance. AWS config tracks resource configurations and ensures compliance with defined policies. AWS Audit Manager, it automates evidence collection for audits and compliance framework. It supports compliance with standards like GDPR, HIP, HIPAA, and FedRAMP. Incident, we missed one thing. As AWS is, it is a machine learning service that discovers and protects sensitive data. It primarily used with S3 buckets. It helps with compliances with same like HIPAA thing. The pricing, the pricing of Fit. IAM Cloud Trial Artifact free for basic usage. Charges apply for advanced ascertain stored secrets. 1 cent secret per month, something like that. For guard butins the usage based pricing. The summary of this IAM identity and access control. Shield DDoS protection, WF web app firewall, guard duty. It is a threat detection, inspector vulnerability management, security hub, security findings sting, CloudTrail, API activity logging, configuration compliance. That's all. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching my video. Do like, share, and subscribe to my channel.